getting ready for the Animal Olympics. So that's due to start sometime in February, I believe. So they're getting ready. They're in training out there, and I had to supervise that to make sure that nobody overdid it and got hurt. So far so good. All right, that's the critter report. So with that, I'm going to say 7-3s, Jim, and turn everything back over to you. This is KA8MNT, back to WB8VMW.
Now, I'm going to be like Bill up there, the weather service up north. Yeah, now, I don't think them critters is out dancing and exercising. I think you're stretching the truth down there, Tom. Now, I'll check with you tomorrow. But now I want you to think over if you're stretching the truth just a little bit there. All righty, Tom. Well, even if you ain't stretching the truth and they're out there exercising, yeah, they're going to be covered up. You won't be able to see them this weekend. All righty. Well, now we'll go to Mark and Sarah and see how Sarah's doing this today. WB6, BJN, WB8, BMW.
Hey, good morning, Jim, and good morning to everyone on the Barometer Net here this morning. Well, we are getting prepared for a major, historic, and in many cases dangerous winter storm. It's no joke down here, Jim. This is serious. In fact, a lot of places they're issuing ice storm warnings along with the winter storm warnings now. They're no longer watches, they're warnings. And so far, we're lucky. We're still north of the main warm nose, as they call it. So hopefully we'll get just snow starting Saturday, and it will mainly sleet and snow. It's supposed to be about 14 degrees when it starts snowing here. So that's crazy. Let's give Sarah's doing good. Let's see. 30.3, 4.2 on the barometer, and it continues to rise. I would think the barometer would be falling, but it's rising. 29.1, and it feels like 20 outside. Humidity, 59%. 8.7, gusting to 14 out of the northeast. No rain, no snow, nothing yet. 16.5 on the dew point. Very dry right now. That's dry Arctic air, and the Arctic front hasn't even gotten here yet. So plenty of Arctic air already working in. So that's what's going on here. We're prepared for whatever. We'll just we need to work through it. And back to you, Jim. I'll have more weather later on, and Sarah and I are both doing fine. Back to you, sir. WB6DJ.
All righty, Mark. Well, it's good to hear you. And good that you guys are doing good. We're doing good also. All righty. Well, let's go to Jacksonville. Yeah, my daughter skated out of Florida. Now she probably wishes she was back in Florida. So we're going to try for the pretty one this morning because I think Rod has a very, I call it a very welcome duty this morning. KAJAX WB8VMW.
Well, good morning there, Jim. This is KAJAX, Portable Pedestrian with K9LUCY, and you're right, Rod's got some other responsibilities today. We're having a good morning down here. It's 53 degrees. We're headed up to the mid-70s today, and yeah, Rod said that you you have a minute and 54 seconds extra daylight today. So that's something to look forward to, despite the cold weather and the snow. So I hope it's not too bad up there. You have a nice visit with your daughter. And I'll turn it back to you. This is KAJAX, Portable Pedestrian.
All righty, Wendy. Yeah, she's coming up to pick up. She sold her condo up here, and they're moving down to Florida with her daughter and granddaughter. And but she says, now I know why did I move to Florida. All righty, Wendy. Kudos to Rod. And hello to K9LUCY and Missy if she comes into our country again, and of course the kids. Alrighty, well now we'll go down to Oklahoma and see if Ray and Fred see if Fred's snoring yet. K5 CFY WB8 VMW.
VMW K5 CFY. Well, Fred's not snowing yet, but he is snoring for sure. Snow's not supposed to get here till about 5 or 6 this afternoon, but the wind is coming in. We've dropped from 35 to 29 in the last hour, so the wind's blowing about 30, 35 miles an hour. So the wind chill's pretty nasty. So it's probably going to be the last time Fred and I walk for 3 or 4 days. But anyway, good to hear you, Jim. Wave a hand there, Judy. Everybody stay safe, stay warm. And I'll give it back to you. K5 CFY.
All righty, Ray. Well, you listen to Fred, because Fred's a pretty smart dog. If he says it's too cold this weekend, you stay in. All righty, well, let me see. Now, we got a minute and a half. We'll see if LJ has got a minute and a half he can spare this morning. KB8 LJ, WB8 VMW.
WB8 VMW from KB8 LJ. Good morning, everybody in the net. I've been sitting here listening for a while to everybody's comments, and I have to say some of the comments from our friends down in Australia seem to be right on the money. We got just too many people that are too disconnected from everything, and as he pointed out, especially the kids whose idea of intimacy is making love to their iPhones and iPads. That's a problem. So, in fact, I may be having some fun getting people to think about a little bit of that, because I've been working on writing up some additional material to add to my college class letter, which will be unofficial stuff that the college wouldn't dare publish, but things that maybe people still need to think about. And so we'll find out if I can send a whole bunch of people into orbit by doing the cruelest thing a guy can do to a beautiful lady, for instance, which is to make her stop and think. So this is KB8LJ, back to net.
All righty, LJ. Well, it is time for our fearless leader to come in and straighten this mess out. AAACS, WB8 VMW, and Judy, my waving wife, cute as she is, was standing in the doorway waving, and then she says, I'm going back to bed. So she's been back to bed. So over to you, oh fearless leader. And, like Bill says, I probably told a lie in there somewhere, but he'll catch me. Over to you, oh fearless leader. Straighten us out.
Jim, I'm sure you told a lie in there somewhere. Just a little teeny tiny one. That's okay. Just a teeny tiny little, dare I call it a white lie? CQ, this is the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net on the W8WKY repeater, the frequency 147.39 megahertz, the PL 114.8. If you're not all programmed up, get yourself programmed up and come on down. Join us. This is Controlled Net, open to any and all licensed amateurs. Please direct traffic through net control. Emergency and priority traffic is welcome to break into this net at any time. This morning, your net control operator is Alpha 8 Charlie Sierra. And the name here is Gary. We're going to lead it off with Jim, WB8VMW. What do you have for us, Jim? And that lovely wife of yours is, let's see, how did Tom put it? Holding the pillow down. There we go. WB8VMW, what do you have for us, Jim? AA8CS on this end. And Brian, get ready to lead us off.
All right, well, I'll make it quick. So she went back in and pulled the covers up, and I'm going to do the same thing, only I'm going to get on the couch and watch the boob tube and watch the storm come in. And everybody out there, if you're going to go outside, get out before the bad stuff hits. Get it done, and then jump back in the house, close the door, hunker down, and let this thing blow over. But if you got to go out, be careful, be safe out there. Alrighty, I'm going to get out of here, and like Bill says, before I tell a lie, it's too late, Bill. Alrighty, 7 trees, everybody. Stay safe, stay warm, stay well.
Thanks, Jim. You take care and tell that lovely bride of yours that we all said hello. And keep waving. Oh, yeah, keep waving. All right, a quick announcement here. Field Day has changed. The plans have changed. We did not cancel it. We're just moving the location to a much more accessible place. And that would be at Mike Malloy, N8XY's house. He graciously invited us to use his QTH for our base operations for Winter Field Day. All that information is on our webpage, w8wky.org. Go to the website and click on the same article that you used to sign up with. All the changes are there. Everything is detailed out, and so Field Day is still on. So with that, let me throw it over to KD8VMM Mobile. He's going to lead us off this morning, as he always does on Thursday and Friday. Good morning, Brian. What do you say? What do we have to look forward to out there? How many pairs of long underwear should I put on, sir? KD8VMM. This is AA8CS.
Hey, good morning, Gary. Everybody on the net. Well, that all depends on your comfort zone. So I got one set on. So it all depends on you and your comfort zone. So, and yeah, I see some clear skies out there. It's partly cloudy, but see some breaks. So, and it's cold. I got 15 degrees. Temps dropping though. That's when I left. So it's been dropping all night. And got a traffic incident west of Akron. It's 11 over 8 eastbound on 76. That's between 261 and 21. Right lane's closed. They got big tractor trailer went off the road. So it's a mess. They're going to be there a while. So looks like it happened within the hours. So be careful this weekend. Stay warm. Be safe. And talk to you next one. KD8VMM, and I'll be clear.
KD8VMM, AA8CS. All right, Brian, thanks for that. Thanks for leading us off, as you always do on Thursday and Friday. We do appreciate that, sir. You stay warm, and you stay safe, and just hunker down this weekend, play some radio, have some fun. There you go. All right, Brian, Thank you, and have a fabulous Friday. And you know why? Because it is. All right, let's head out to Tulsa. K5 CFY. Good morning, Ray. How you doing? Nancy, KI50ZZ, you're on deck. K5 CFY. Ray, you with me this morning? All right, let's head a little further east. KI5OZZ. Nancy, how are you with me this morning? Next up, Jacksonville. This is AA8CS.
AA8CS and the rest of the Barometer Netizens, good morning from KI5OZZ, where it is a whopping 14 degrees and going to be dropping all day. Yep. The stuff has arrived. The cold has arrived, and the stuff ain't supposed to start until tomorrow afternoon-ish. So there you go. Boy, everybody have fun at field day. I don't have the means to get on HF at the moment, unfortunately, but everybody stay warm and bundle up and be careful for sure. Great to hear you there, Gary, and everybody else on the net. And sorry I missed Jim this morning. We had a battery emergency in one of the vehicles and was scrambling to try and get it taken care of. So I'll send it back over to you there, Gary. Wonderful to hear you. Everybody have a great weekend. 7-3 from KI5OZZ.
KI50ZZ, AA8CS. All right, Nancy, take care of business, kiddo. And stay warm, dodge the snowflakes, and we'll talk to you again soon, I'm sure. All righty, we're going to clear with you. Let's head down to Jacksonville. K8JAX. And I know Rod's down there someplace, too, getting ready to hospice, I believe. And K9LUCY, of course. K8JAX, the take it, AA8CS. Good morning, Wendy.
Well, good morning, Gary, and everyone else on the net. This is K8JAX, Portable Pedestrian, along with K9LUCY. And we're having a good morning down here. Appreciate you giving us a call. We have 53 degrees, headed up to the mid-70s. And yeah, we're going to have a good day down here. Hopefully you have one as well. So good to hear from you there, Gary. And everyone, be careful. Glad to hear you had set up another place for your field day because it's going to be awful cold up there. So back to you, Gary. This is K8JAX, Portable Pedestrian.
All right, Wendy, thank you for that. Thanks for being here. Tell Rod that we said hello. We penciled him in proxy-wise. I know he's here in spirit, but good to hear you guys always. And, yeah, I think it's just going to get colder from here. We have 14 degrees. That might be close to the high. I don't know. I haven't looked detailed into the weather, but all I know is that it's going to be cold, and we're supposed to get some snow. There you go. All right, Wendy, take care, and scratch Lucy behind your ears for us, and we'll talk to you again, next week for sure. Maybe sooner, you never know. All right, clearing with K8JAX. I'm going to circle back real quick here, see if we can pick up Ray, K5CFY. Hey, Ray, you out there? This is AA8CS.
K with traffic.
All right, nothing heard from K5CFY. Elmer, I think I heard you out there. You have a traffic report? Go ahead.
Hey, Gary, just to let you know, I'm off work today. I wasn't going to check in the net, but I'm actually mobile here in the Jeep, trying to warm it up. One of the things I was going to say, everybody, check your school closings. A lot of schools have closed. I know Akron and Barberton and our school, St. Augustine, is closed due to the weather. It's not the fact that it's super cold this morning, but later on today, toward dismissal time, it will be in the single digits, so that's the reason they closed. Also, check here. If they are open, they may close early. So those parents are out there that may work or whatever, and that just check the school closings. Check with your local schools and make sure that they are closed or close early. So everybody stay warm, stay healthy, and stay blessed. Thanks for letting me get in here, Gary, and I'll turn it back over to you, K8H and K, back over to AACS.
All right, Elmer. I have you in the log, by the way, KE8HNK Mobile. And thanks for being here. Thanks for the report. I got to tell you, coming from that environment, a school environment, the worst thing you could ever do is close early. I know sometimes that's necessary, but if you you want to throw parents into a panic, that's close early. Yeah. There you go. Anyway, that's all I have. KE8HNK, thanks for being here. Let's get some check-ins in here. I want mobiles, short time. If you're mobile, short time, on a short leash for any reason, come on down. Let's get you in the log before you get destinated or you run out of time. AA8CS, standing by for your call.
AAHCT, short time. Good morning, Gary.
This is Matthew of Arkadelphia.
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Tango Alpha in
KF8 ETU, Kilo Foxtrot 8 Echo Tango Uniform. Adam, mobile.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Foxtrot Alpha Yankee, KF8, FAY, Kevin, Akron.
Kilo Delta 8, Hotel KD8 HAG, Tim, mobile, I'll be in and out.
November 8.
AAHCS, this is Kilo Delta 8, Sierra Lima Golf, KD8 SLG. Nick, back of the short bus, please.
Gary, have a great day.
Whiskey 8, Hotel Romeo Foxtrot, W8 HRF. Josh, you can put me at back of the bus too, Gary.
Right, thank you, everybody. This is who I have. AA8CT, KJ5DIT, W8STU, KF8ETU Mobile. Adam, stand by. We'll get to you. KF8FAY Kevin, KD8HAG. Tim was in and out. I missed an N8 station. I'm sorry. Stand by. We're going to get you right back into the log here. KD8SLG and W8HRF at the back of the bus. Okay, the November 8th station, actually just before Nick and Josh there. Can you come back and re-identify, please?
Yeah, Gary, that was me on EchoLink. Sorry about that. N8YMY. I'll be in and out this morning. Have a great day and stay warm. 7-3.
All right, John, thank you for that. Yeah, no worries there, buddy. It just the audio just wasn't strong enough to compete with the mega signal from SLG there. All right, let's get our mobiles in here. AA8CT. Craig, take it away, sir. This is AA8CS.
AAHCS. Good morning, Gary. AAHCT. Yes, just want to say good morning to all and take care this weekend. Think about the weather, think about what you're doing, and I think the best thing to think about is playing radio. So with that, I'm going to turn it back to you. Good morning to all the Barometer Netters. Be safe, be careful, and have a wonderful weekend. AAHCT back to AAHCS. Take care. And we'll see you down low, Gary. Appreciate what you're doing. Thank you.
All right, Craig, thanks for being here this morning. You take care, stay warm, play radio, have fun. All right, we're going to clear with Craig, AA8CT. Let's see, W8STU Mobile, Stu, take it away, and Adam, ETU, you're on deck.
Good morning, everybody on the net. Happy Friday. Woo! Got the weekend off. My daughter's going to be coming to spend the weekend with me. Pick her up on the way home from work today. And we'll probably participate in Winter Field Day from the house. What is that going to be, like 1 Delta or something like that? But, so we'll probably do that a little bit. And whatever else we can get into. And because, it's going to be like in the negative temperatures, I guess, this weekend, we probably won't be roaming around too far outside, but we'll find things to do in the house. We always do and have a great time. But I hope everybody has common sense to already know to be prepared. Sure, anybody that lives in Northeast Ohio for a amount of time already should know to be prepared for these things. Common sense. What was that? I hope everybody has a great day. 33, Big A to the ladies. And until we talk again, God bless everyone. Back to Net Control. The best to you.
All right, Stu, thank you for that. Thanks for being here on this fabulous Friday. So have one, sir. And you know why? Because it is Fabulous Friday. All right, we're going to clear with STU. Let's pick up Adam, KF8, ETU Mobile. This is AA8CS. Good morning. And Kevin, FAY, you're on deck.
Good morning. This is KF8 ETU. Adam. I'm currently on my way to my job site in Stowe. Up Route 8's been smooth sailing, but it's going to be a cold day. It's supposed to drop through the day, so we got outside work to do, and construction never stops. So I'm looking forward to Winter Field Day, spending some time on the radio with all you kind, warm souls on a cold, snowy weekend. Hope everybody stays safe and stays well, and we'll see you this weekend. KF8 ETU, back to net.
KF8 ETU Mobile, AA8CS. All right, Adam, thank you for that. Yeah, I know that. Well, I don't know it. My dad did. He was a construction electrician, and yeah, that's what they did. Rain, snow, sleet, hail, just like the mailman had to get through. Yep, for sure. KF8 ETU Mobile. We're going to clear with you, Adam. Take care. Have a fabulous Friday. Let's pick up Kevin, KF8 FAY. Good morning, Kevin. How you doing? Yeah, how you doing and what you doing? This is AA8CS.
KF8 FAY. This is Kevin from Akron. Just sitting here drinking my coffee, getting ready for the storm and my first winter field day tomorrow, and kind of bringing memories back of the blizzards of '78. So everybody stay warm, stay safe, and back to the net, 7-3.
Yeah, I was thinking that was 77, but that I got a mind like a steel trap, a rusty steel trap. But I remember I was on Long Island, and people drove in that morning, beautiful blue skies, and I got to tell you, they didn't come back home for like 3 days. It was amazing. Yeah. Story's too long to tell, but man, it was that was a blizzard, that's for sure. All right, we're going to clear with you, Kevin. Take care. Have a fabulous Friday. Let's see, who do we have here? Oh, let me give a wave of the hand to KD8HAG, Tim, who's in and out, and also John N8YMY. John, you take care of yourself down there, buddy. Stay warm. All right, let's head out to Arkadelphia, KJ5DIT to take it. AA8CS. What say you, Matthew?
W8WKY.
Good morning. We can help so. We'll see about the rest of the day. They're talking about the southwest direction this afternoon. We'll see. Yeah, we were talking, well, after 3 inches of sleet and freezing rain. And that's not too promising. I spent last night helping out someone get ready for it too, so hopefully we're all set. You have a beautiful day. Hopefully a lot of it doesn't happen. We'll see. 73. Have a nice day.
Right back at you, Matthew. Thanks for being here on this fabulous Friday. You take care. Stay warm. Take care of those grandbabies. Yeah, you do that. KJ5DIT, we're going to clear with you, which brings me to the back of the bus. Oh, my, oh, my, oh, my. Jeez Louise, is it messy back here. Let's W8HRF. Josh, anything else on field day? Go ahead. This is AA8CS and Nick. Obviously, you are on deck. Maybe under deck. I don't know. We'll have to find that out. Take it away, Josh. W8HRF, AA8CS.
Good morning, Gary. AA8CS, W8HRF. I am off work today to prep for Winter Field Day, so there you go. I am here. I'm going to ready for the day, get some coffee in me, and get that. I got everything set up in our basement room over here, so I need to start actually packing that up. But yeah, we met yesterday to discuss the path forward with the weather report, such as it was with snow coming Saturday evening into Sunday, and we just couldn't get over the fact that folks would have to come through the snow down the back country roads there and up the driveway, and then we'd be tearing down in dangerous conditions there. So with potentially a foot of snow. So we made the very difficult decision to move Winter Field Day to Mike's house down in Canton. So please see the new address on the club website. And so anyways, that's the story there. The sign-up sheets are still there. We are moving to a 2 India instead of a 3 India because there are only, at the max slots we have outside of the 4 and 5 o'clock hour we just have 2 per radio right now. So we'll adjust with the if we need to, though. If there's enough demand, we'll move it back to a 3 India. So meal plans are all the same. Nick at night is still planning to make a delicious lunch and dinner. And if you're planning on staying the night, bring a cot or a sleeping bag. I know I'm thinking about doing that. And that is about all I have. I guess desserts and snacks are still welcome. We will have plenty of caffeine coffee available, so that will be good. And I'm still looking forward to a really good winter field day. And the thought is it looks like the weather will be such that if folks want to come out Saturday and participate and then head home before the snow comes, that is a pretty good possibility right now. So there you go, Gary. We are doing our best here, so given the circumstances. So I'm still looking forward to it and hope to see some of y'all tomorrow. So one more sleep till Winterfield Day. Back to you, Gary. AA8CS, W8HRF, 7-3 all.
All right, Josh, very good. Hey, quick question. Are you still going to need my my generator? If not, I might try to retrieve that today from Ron and see if I can. I might need it. You never know. Anyway, over to you.
Negative, Gary. Yeah, we are pivoting to a slightly different setup, so we'll be operating from battery power. And I think Nick at night is bringing his generator as a backup. So feel free. Yeah, we won't need your generator. You can pick it up, and definitely if you need it for anything that comes during the storm. So there you go. AA8CS, W8HRF.
All right, Josh, thanks for that. And I got to tell you, you do bang up work, buddy, and thank you for all the effort that you put into to this. For some reason, Sarah events attract Mother Nature's wrath. I'm not sure what's going on with that. I'm going to consult the celestial beings of my world and see what's going on. Hopefully it's not my fault, but it may very well be. You never know. W8HRF, we're going to clear with you, Josh. Tell the fam I said hello, and you guys take care. Stay warm. We'll see you tomorrow. All right, W8HRF, we're going to clear with you. Let's pick up just Nick, KD8SLG to take it, AA8CS. Good morning, Nick. How you doing? How's the back of the bus? Is it warm back there?
AA8CS, this is KD8SLG. Good morning, Gary, and all of the Barometer Netizens. Back of the bus this morning is great. The gum comes off the bottom of the seats very easily when it's this cold, but it takes a while to warm it up and make it chewy. And I will not be licking the windows clean this morning. I'm pretty sure my tongue would stick to it, freeze to it even. All the talk is about the weather this morning. Oh, but first, Josh, thank you very much. I was going to try to share all of that, and you did a much better job than I ever would, so thanks. Back to the weather. Everybody's talking about the weather this morning. Last night, Audrey and I were watching the news and checking out different forecasts, and all of the weathermen are saying 8 to 10 inches, 8 to 10 inches, 8 to 10 inches. Odds told me. All the girls on social media are saying that means we'll get about 5, maybe 6. This is KD8SLG, back to net control.
All right, Nick. Oh, yeah, I'm going to just drop it at that. Thank you for that. And also, thank you for not putting your tongue on the window. Yeah, really. It makes DNA collection a whole lot more difficult. All right. I don't know what that means. KD8SLG, we're going to clear with you. And again, Josh, thank you for all that you do. And Nick, thank you for all you do. You guys are great. All right. I'm at the bottom of my list. This next round, I'm going to pencil in N8WS, WB6BJN, KA8MNT, and K8AGW so they don't get trampled all over. And I'm looking for check-ins. This is the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net. My name is Gary. The call is AA8CS, and I'm listening.
Kilo Echo 8, Quebec Kilo Oscar, KE8, QKO, Naked Akron, Mobile. Mobile. Mobile.
QV.
AF8AHK, Mobile, Dale and Louisville, in and out.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Golf, KFHG, Brian Norton.
Please copy Kilo, Echo 8, Uniform, India, Bravo, KE8, UIC, John, Mobile.
November 8, Victor Foxtrot Kilo, N8VFK, Cliff Plumber Station.
AD8NN, Alpha Delta 8, November, Chris in North Canton, Mobile, in and out.
November
Kilo
8,
8, Charlie Whiskey Sierra, K8CWS, Corbin in Columbus.
November 8, Bravo, Alpha, Yankee, N8, BAY, Ralph and Stowe.
QFA, Sierra Foxtrot, Martin Watford, in and out.
W8WKY.
All right, nicely done. Here's who we have. KE8QKO, KC8FQV. Let's see. Dale was in there. AHK, Brian, KF8G. Let's see. KE8UIB Mobile, N8VFK. 88NN Mobile. Chris, I have you in and out. Good morning to you. Have a happy and wonderful, fabulous Friday. N8BAY, Ralph, nicely done, sir, by the way. I caught it. Nicely done. And K8CWS, Corbin, good to hear you again this morning. And last but certainly not least, KE8SFS, Mark in Wadsworth, I have you in and out. Who did I miss?
November 8, Juliet, Kilo, Oscar, Joe in Willoughby.
KE8 to VOX, Scott and Vermilion.
Kilo Delta 8, Quebec Mike Papa. KD8 QMP, Thomas, Olmsted Township.
All right, we picked up N8JKO, KE8VOX, and KD8QMP. That last station, nothing but noise. You weren't making a repeater at all. Okay, we got some mobiles in here. Let's get them in the log and get them on deck here. KE8QKO, mobile to take it. Good morning, Nick. How you doing? This is AA8CS.
KE8QKO, good morning, Gary. Good morning, everybody on the net. All right, I heard you guys talking about winter field day, and I thought I'd want to hop in here, and I guess, again, I thank Josh the other night, but thank Josh for all he's done. He's been doing a lot of work, working his butt off to make sure it's a great winter field day for the Sarah Club. I know I got my truck packed up mostly last night. Got a few things. I didn't want to put my sleeping bag in there, but it's going to get really cold, but then again, it's going to get really cold tonight anyway, and I'm going to have to put it in there tonight anyway, so I don't know. So we're doing that, and the food. Hey, Gary, I'm curious if you're going to be there, because I happen to have an off-menu special treat I decided to make for the event and the club. So I'm curious whether you're going to be there, because I think you would really enjoy it if you were. It's around dinner time. And then, and as far as Nick licking a window, no, that's not a good idea, Nick. Don't lick a window. But if you want, you can lick the side of the smoker and see if it's warm yet. It's a nice metal smoker. Anyway, back to you, Gary. This is KE8QKO.
What a fabulous idea. Nick at night scores again. All right, Nick. Yeah, I'm planning on coming out there. I kind of rescinded my reservation. I really didn't know how things are going to play out. But all things being equal, I'm gonna come out there and visit and see what you guys are up to. Maybe take some pictures and be part of the gang. And quite honestly, I don't know what else to say about Josh. He certainly has stepped up in a profound way. W8HRF is quite the addition to the club, that's for sure. And you too, sir. I got to tell you. You're busier than a one-legged man in a ass-kicking contest, and you do great work, and we do appreciate it. All right, KE8QKO, we'll see you tomorrow, Nick. In the meantime, have a fabulous Friday. Let's see, mobiles, KE8UI Beach. How you doing? Is Lori with you?
KA8CS from KA8UIB along with KF8TTP. Good morning, Gary, everybody out there on the net.
Good morning, Gary, and everybody out there on the net, and happy Friday.
All right, you guys, it is Fabulous Friday, and we got a fabulous drive going on from Massillon to Hartville, and we are in the Greentown area right now, and unfortunately probably going to go over the railroad tracks here in the hole and cut out. So let me say real quick, you guys, it is fabulous. It is Friday, and preparing for the storms this weekend, guys. And everybody stay warm, stay safe. This is KA8UIB along with KF8TTP, living the $5 dream in Nicholas time. 7-3, y'all. Stay for the net, Gary.
right, John and Laura, you guys take care, stay warm, work hard, have fun. The weekend's here. Have a wonderful, have a fabulous Friday and a wonderful weekend coming up. All right, you guys take care. Always a pleasure. All right, clearing with UIB and DTP. Let's see, mobile. Anybody? I don't think I have any more mobiles, so let's see. Let's pick up KF8AHK. Dale. Good morning to you, sir. I just have one ask that would help me out tremendously. When you check in, slow her down, please. That was a tough. You were in the clear, and it was tough only because of how fast you talked, and so that's just an ask. Would appreciate it though. KF8AHK to take it. This is AAHCS. Good morning. What are you up to? What's your plans for the weekend? KF8AHK, AAHCS. Dale, you with me? All right, nothing heard. KF8G, Brian to take it. This is AAHCS. Cliff, you're on deck. VFK.
Oh, looks like it's going to be a rotten weekend. It's already 14 degrees. I haven't looked at the temperatures. I'm sure Bill will give us a full update for weather, but it looks like it's going to be fun. I already got stocked up and everything and just kind of waiting to hibernate in the house. I got a shindig to go to with my Corvette friends on Saturday morning, but other than that, nothing else. So I guess everybody stay safe, be careful, and ride this thing out. And I'll turn it back to our Darwin Award nominee, AAHCS. This is KF8G.
All right, Brian, I expect an award, too, with the guy with his knuckles dragging on the ground. I expect an award. I do. I got an Oscar. Now I'm ready for my Darwin. KF8G. Brian, I didn't think Corvettes ran in this winter time. I thought their fiberglass bodies would break or something. I don't know. Anyway, KF8G, this is AAHCS. We're going to clear with you. Cliff, you're up. N8 to VFK. This is AAHCS. And Bill, N8WS, you're on deck.
AAHCS, and that is N8 VFK. Good morning, Gary, and all the Barometer Netters. Well, we kind of know what the story for the weather is like. I'm currently at 13 degrees, and 2 degree on the dew point, 62% humidity, and the barometer's been rising, currently at 30.28. I pulled up the graphs on my weather station, and I could see starting at about 9:45 last night, the temperatures were starting to drop, the barometer was going up, and at the same rate. That was kind of interesting. Got my shopping done yesterday, and some fuel for my tractor in case I got to bury myself and a couple of neighbors out. And I couldn't remember my groceries. Did I get a gallon of milk and a case of beer, or was it a case of beer and a gallon of milk? Hi. I'll be pulling out a vinyl record Sunday and playing it. It's from an old band called REO Speedwagon, and the song is Riding the Storm Out. Good song. And when Nick was on earlier, I made sure I put my coffee cup down and listened to his humor, and I'm kind of glad I did that. But I have to say, Nick, your comment about not licking the window, I have to go back and think of a scene out of the old classic movie Christmas Story. I triple dog dare ya. Hi. Well, that, Gary, back over to you. AACS and ABFK, 70 degrees, everybody.
All right, the REO Speedwagon song is noted, Cliff. Riding the Storm Out, I think you said. I'm going to check it out. And don't triple dog dare Nick. SLG will, oh my God, he'll lick the entire freaking bus. Yes, he will. You don't want to do that. All right, Cliff, thanks for being here this morning on this fabulous Friday. Good to have you in the log here, and take care. Stay warm, dodge those snowflakes, and we'll talk to you again real soon. All right, next up, N8WS to take it, and Ralph, N8BAY, you're on deck.
AAHCS in the group, N8WS. Good morning, fearless leader. Well, let's see here. I got 13 degrees right now. It was 14 when I got up. Humidity 56%, wind speed west at 10, gusting to 24. I don't think it's that windy right at the moment. It's going to be. Barometer 3021, 2.0 degrees, visibility 10 miles, wind chill 0 degrees. Prediction for today is partly sunny with a temperature falling to around 3 degrees by 5 p.m. Wind chill values as low as -11. Northwest winds 10 to 14 miles an hour, gusts as high as 25. You got to go out and cover up any bare skin. It won't take long to get frostbite at that temperature. And let's see. My sunrise, 7:44. My sunset, 5:32. Length of day, 9 hours, 48 minutes. Air quality index this morning is at 32. Tropo is at 0. Solar flux indices at 194. Sunspot number, 195. A is 18, K is 3. Geomagnetic field is unsettled, no E-skip predicted. Tropo, spaceweather.com. The sunspot number is high. There are currently 12 sunspot groups on the solar disk, including sunspot 4341, which produced a powerful X2 class solar flare earlier this week. More flares are likely this weekend. Probability of classification M solar flares. Yeah, they're right. There's 12 sunspot groups on the sun. And Aurora is inside the South Atlantic anomaly. That's left over from yesterday and the day before. Good article, something I didn't know anything about. So at least it's an interesting article. Back to you, fearless leader. AAHCS in the group. Everybody stay warm. Stay.
N8WS, AAHCS. All right, Bill, thank you for that splendid report. Always appreciated, sir. Have a fabulous Friday. Stay warm. Be radioactive this weekend. I think as long as we have electricity, we'll be fine business, as they say. All right, clearing with N8WS. Let's head out to Stowe. N8BAY. Ralph, how you doing, man? What's going on in Stowe? What you up to? Any plans for this weekend? This is AAHCS. Over to N8BAY. And Corbin, K8CWS, you're on deck.
AAHCS, this is N8BAY. Good morning, Gary, and everyone listening. Not too much happening here today. I'm down in the shop at the moment doing a little maintenance on my saw, and then I'm going to make some sawdust. Really don't have very much planned for the rest of the day. Probably go out and do some grocery shopping and avoid the weather this weekend. I guess that's probably about it. I hope everyone has a fabulous Friday, a great weekend, and stay warm, and hope no one has any accidents in the snow on Sunday or Monday, and no injuries due to shoveling or anything like that. Anyway, AAHCS, this is N8BAY, back to net control.
N8BAY, AAHCS. All right, Ralph, thanks for that. Thanks for being here on this fabulous Friday. We'll talk to you again real soon. Have a wonderful weekend as well, and we'll talk to you again next week, Ralph. Enjoy the weather. Yeah, kick back. You're an Ohioan. Yeah, you know how to deal with it. All right, we're going to clear with BAY. Let's head down to Columbus. K8CWS. Corbin, how you doing? How about your plans for the weekend? This is AA8CS. And let's see, who's on deck here? WB6BJN. We need some more weather report here.
Good morning, Gary, and the rest of the net. We've got 18 degrees down here in Columbus, and it's falling as I watch it, plunging down to 4, or so they tell me. Winds 8 out of the west, dew point 4 degrees, pressure 30.34 inches. I'm going to take the general this evening, and then I'm going to hunker down and play radio for the weekend, because I don't think it's going to be fit to do much else if the weather forecast is to be believed. I've seen snow predictions from 4 to 8, 7 to 11, so down here, that all equates to a lot. So, and you know, Columbus doesn't deal with it quite as nicely as you know, the folks up there in everyone else's neck of the woods. So that's enough to really freeze things up down here, no pun intended. Hi. But yeah, other than that, not much else to report. Getting ready for this snowy weekend. But thanks so much for taking my call, Gary. Send it back to net. This is K8CWS clear.
All right, Corbin. Yeah, I think you guys in Columbus are going to get hit worse than we are. If it might be more of an ice event for you. I'm not sure. I have to look at that map again. I kind of paid more attention to you know, closer to the lake. But anyway, stay safe and stay warm. Play radio, and again, good luck with the test. I'm excited to hear how you do, and I'm sure you're going to come out with a nice general class license. And don't forget, as soon as you pass it, if you get that notification, you can, I forget exactly how that works again now. It's been a while, but you'll get that addendum that you can put on your call, and you'll be on the EHF bands before you know it. All right, Corbin, take care. Have a fabulous Friday, and we'll talk to you again real soon. K8CWS. We're going to clear with Corbin in Columbus. Let's head down to Tennessee. Mark, speaking of getting the worst of it, you guys probably are going to get the brunt of it. WB6BJN to take it, AA8CS, and KC8FQV. Mark, you're on deck.
Morning, Gary. Well, actually, the Carolinas are going to get the brunt of this. If you really look at things from the standpoint of a snow, ice, and sleet situation, but we'll talk about that in a moment. Let me give my conditions here. Barometer 30.38.7. That barometer is high for a storm coming in. That's high, but that could be the Arctic air mass, the very strong high pressure moving in. And then the low is going to come up later and I think interact with that. I think that's where this is all going. So still under a stormy situation. Don't let your barometer fool you. Let me take a... let's see. 28.4 degrees. Feels like 20. 28.4 feels like 20. Humidity, 60%. Wind 12, gusting to 20. 12 gusting to 20 miles an hour, and that's just going to increase from the northeast. So, and looks like snow begins here sometime tomorrow morning when it's down to about 14 degrees. Let me take a break. What's going on? I'm probably right on that line, being north of 40, and I haven't checked Tennessee weather yet, but as of last night, listen to quite a weather guy that I like to listen to out of Kentucky, and his name is Ryan Hall. Ryan Hall, y'all. And if you want to watch him today, go to ryanhallyall.com. He's going to be doing live coverage of this storm and covering a lot of area. ryanhallyall.com. And so what's basically happening is there's a low pressure area coming out of California, going to drop into Baja, and that's going to move east. Okay? And then there's also air from the mid-Pacific. Now picture an atmospheric river, like a pineapple connection, and it's going to move east, and it's going to feed this extremely strong Arctic air mass that's dropping from the polar regions into the middle and southern and even parts of the eastern part of the nation. Let me drop. This is going to produce some extremely dangerous situations, especially for people who are in all freezing rain areas, power outages, and then once this all clears, it's going to get very, very cold, so there could be some prolonged cold weather into next week, which is going to be hard for melting and hard for companies to get power turned back on. So you got to figure a way. We got to figure a way to stay warm. And back here for me, that's going to be tough because my heat is electric, and the power goes out here. I'm going to have to wear a lot of clothes and stay warm. Let me take a break. Being in a rental situation, I don't even have a generator, so I may have to jump up and down, run in place, ride the bike, keep circulating to stay warm, or wrap up in all sorts of blankets. But I think we'll make it. It's just warnings, depending on where you are in the nation. So everybody, please be safe off the roads. If you don't have to travel, don't. If you do, make sure you have emergency kits. This is a particularly dangerous situation for a lot of people. And everyone, be safe. Gary, back to you, and that's what we're going to do here. I'm a weather guy, so I'm going to be following this quite a bit. Back to you, sir. WB6DJ.
All right, Mark, thanks for that. Do appreciate it. You take care. Stay warm, stay safe, okay? Hopefully the power, maybe because it's all electric, maybe I don't know if you're in an apartment building or how that works, but hopefully you won't lose electricity. All right, clearing with BJN. Let's pick up KC8FQV in Aurora. And let's see, N8JKO. Joe, you're on deck. All right, nothing heard there. N8JKO, Joe to take it. This is AA8CS and KA8MNT. Tom, you're on deck.
Good morning, Net Control, and good morning, everybody on the net. This is N8JKO. We've got 17 degrees and 50% humidity here along the north coast in beautiful Willoughby, Ohio. Definitely, it's one of those days that we're going to kind of keep inside. However, I do have a suggestion, and that is pre-plan if you wind up losing power and do not have a generator available. Pre-plan your move to a warming center or such, or family members, just in case. That's what I'm working on right now, just to make sure, because safety is always our number one consideration. Break for time. And otherwise, with our fingers crossed for a good day, let's take care of some odds and ends here at the house. Definitely one of those days to take care of indoor activities. Oddly enough, really brief, we still have a Christmas tree to take down. Down in our basement, we've always had one
Yeah, Joe, some of the outside Christmas stuff is still out. Probably will be till spring. Anyway, sound advice, though, by the way. Make a plan. You have plenty of warning that this thing's coming, so if you don't have a plan, that's on you. So sound advice, thank you for that. Clearing with N8JKO. I don't know where I said we'd go next, but let's see if we can pick up KA8MNT. Tommy, out there. This is AA8CS and VOX. You're on deck.
AA8CS, this is KA8MNT. Good morning, Gary, and everybody else that is on the net this morning. Well, the sun is coming up, but that don't mean a whole heck of a lot because we've got 15 degrees out here, down from 16 degrees about an hour ago. We've got about a 3.5 mile an hour wind out there, and we haven't gotten any snow since yesterday. And let's see, the barometer is sitting at 30.23, and our high today is going to be a whopping 18 degrees, cloudy with a little bit of sun, and 7% chance of snow or whatever it is that's going to come down. Yep, it's looking to be cold out, and according to the predictors, it looks like it's going to be kind of snowy too this weekend, so we're going to have to stay hunkered down. We went to the grocery store yesterday, and so we're all set and ready to go, I guess. Nothing else really going on. I'm still working on a project for one of the guys in the 6-meter group, and getting that wound up today, hopefully. So that's about all I've got going on. Not a lot of anything. So with that, I'm going to grab a quick nickel. KA8MNT back. I went for Chinese last night and got chatting to the waiter. He told me he lived in Japan during the war and was a kamikaze pilot, and his code name was Chow Mein. I looked at him, I said, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't kamikaze pilots sacrifice their own lives? Yeah, well, he looked at me and said, yes, but I was chicken chow mein. And with that, I want to say 73s, everybody. They can only get better from here. Stay safe, stay healthy, and keep smiling. This is Kilo Alpha 8, Mike November Tango. Turn everything back over to the Certified Academy Award winning AA8CS.
W8WKY.
KA8MNT. What another one. There we go, Tom. Oh, man. I like chicken chow mein. Oh, man. All right, Tom, my best to Linda. You guys take care. Have a fabulous Friday, a wonderful weekend, and we'll talk to you again real soon. Oh, man. Hey, consider me for the Darwin Award, please. I think I was nominated by KFHG. Brian, I think he nominated me for the Darwin Award. So let's see how I can do. All right, Tom, thanks for being here. Ride out the storm. We'll talk to you again real soon. Clearing with MENT. Let's head back up to the North Shore. KE8VOX. Good morning, Scott. How you doing? This is AA8CS and K8AGW. Dan, you're on deck.
Good morning, Gary. Good morning, all the listeners. This is KE8VOX up here on the shores of Lake Erie in Vermillion, Ohio. Well, starting out at 13.8 there, Gary, and that's about it. It's cold. I can't tell you what the waves are looking like. We got a ice pressure ridge out a mile high, and it got high enough to I can't see over it or see if there's open water beyond it to the north of it. But oh well, that's the way it goes in Ohio. It's cold. The only numbers I worry about right now when it's like this is that 68 number, 68 degrees inside, and as long as it stays steady at that, I'm one happy camper. But busy morning, got the 3D printer going, making up some more side rails for the FT891, trying a different filament. Originally I used a PLA, and this morning I'm trying TPU and seeing how that comes out. But that's it on the home front. Went out last night, joined another radio club. Last night was my initiation into the Sandusky Experimental Radio League, which was a good time, and I had pizza and all that good stuff, and that's pretty much it. No plans. Staying inside. Thanks for doing the net. Thanks for getting me in. Have a great day. AA8 Custom Select, KE8 VOX.
KE8 VOX, AA8 CF. All right, Scott, congratulations on your initiation. I have one question, though. Did you say, "Thank you, sir. May I have another?" Over.
KE8 VOX returning. No, I didn't, Gary. Initiation was you had to wear this hat that had all kinds of antennas on it and big old tuning knob and stuff like that. It was quite heavy. By the end of the meeting, my head was kind of stiff and sore, but otherwise that's all there was to it. Besides having a good time. KE8 VOX back to net control.
All right, Scott. My mind wandered. Sorry about that. KE8 VOX, we're going to clear with you. Let's stay up there on the North Coast. K8AGW. Dan, how you doing this morning? This is AA8CS. And Thomas, KD8QMP, you're on deck.
Morning, everybody, from K8AGW. And, well, the old man's enjoying the comfort of his home here. Got heat fan on here in the radio room and finished off my coffee. And I had a little bite of breakfast. I got up early and down here enjoying the hobby. And, boy, you did a fantastic job there, Gary, maneuvering through traffic this morning. It was pretty heavy. And looks like Kerry might even be number 60 today. Yeah, like it was yesterday. Very good net. And, yeah, the old man here, maybe you can refresh my mind here, Gary. But we used to have a fellow check in from the buffalo farm, you know. And I haven't heard what was going on in the buffalo farm for a long time. And I was thinking of field day, you know. That'd be a nice time to set up the radio in the barn there with the buffalo, because they throw off a lot of heat with the hay and so on. And yeah, I remember years ago I used to help my grandpa maintain his barn there to bring the cattle in, and it's nice and warm in there out of the wind and all that good stuff. Save on the heat costs. But yeah, I was sitting here thinking about those buffalo out there. They got a nice heavy coat to keep you warm. Hey, I gotta cut this rambling out here and behave myself today. And appreciated the time to get out with a break in the weather to get stocked up on groceries and get things done. And So we're going to be behind the warm side of the door. We're going to stay in this weekend and try to be safe. And I'm going to drop it before it drops me, and I'll be right back. GW back. Okay, real good. And I was hoping the lake would probably freeze over the way the temperature's been more, because it's ice covered. We don't get that severity of snow up here. But I'm about a quarter mile away from Avon Point there. Yeah, pretty close to the lake there. I can walk in distance. Nice area here in Avon Lake, and we enjoy it. We like to look at the ice out on the lake. Sometimes the ice piles up in the mountains. Very picturesque there. Beautiful sight. But Scott's closer to water than I am, so he gives a better report and all that. But in this wintertime, we get that lake breeze across the water. And that's very cold, but it's the breeze that's cold, but summertime is comfortable. So we're looking for spring, and with that, everybody be safe there. With a winter field day, stay healthy, stay safe, and the best of 73. And thanks for keeping me on deck here, Gary, because I know that you got Nick in the bus, and I'm out on the deck. So 73s, everyone. KAGW, and send them back to net control, and have a fabulous Friday.
Right back at you, Dan. You have a fabulous Friday as well, and I bet you this picturesque. Avon Lake's beautiful. It really is. I had a girlfriend up there one time. I did. Yes, K8AGW. We're going to clear with you, Dan. Take care. Tell Mama Fran we said hello, and you guys stay warm, stay safe, and we'll talk to you again next week. Clearing with AGW. Let's see. KD8QMP. Thomas to take it. A8CS on this end. Good morning, sir. What do you have for us?
A8CS. This is KD8QMP. Good morning to everybody on the net. Everybody's faring well today. I'm at 12 degrees. I actually dropped a degree since I turned the radio on this morning. And I think I'm going to probably drop it more too. But anyway, yesterday and today is just some prep work. I'm all fueled up. I got my blower ready to go and my generator. And this morning, got my generator cables laid out in case I need them, my auxiliary lighting, and we'll see what happens. We'll wait for the onslaught here. I talked to different people. I got everybody telling me it's nothing but a bunch of hype to Armageddon. So all I can do is wait and see and hope for the best. Anyway, that's it here. I hope everybody fares well if we do get hit hard here. So I'm going to turn it back to you, Gary. And 7-3 to all. And have a great remainder of the day. KD8QMP, back to net.
W8WKY.
All right, Thomas, I detect a fabulous Friday coming your way, so make sure that you are receptive. Take care. Stay warm this weekend, and we'll talk to you again soon, sir. Enjoy the weather. It's what it is. But you're prepared, and that's the important thing. So good job on that front. Okay, I'm at the bottom of my list here. Let's see. I got to circle back here and see. Let's see if Ray is still with us, or maybe he joined us. K5CFY. Ray, are you with us? This is AA8CS. All right, missed my morning chat with Ray. Let's see if Mark is back with us. KC8FQV, circling back. Mark, you...
Yep, I'm here. I sort of fell asleep, woke up, fell asleep. But I did check, it was 14 degrees out when I at one point this morning. It was 20 last night when I came in. Couldn't find the paper. I don't know if they didn't deliver or if the wind took it out of the box. Who knows? I did see the email last night. Yeah, I seen that came out about the change of the venue for the winter field day, and yeah, I read the thing, and it said don't try to look at the website because it might not function and get set up. But yep, I did see the email, so I read the whole thing. So you get the email, take a look at it, because the site has changed down to Canton, or well, I can't recall where it was. Yeah, down towards closer to Canton. So, well, yeah, Mike, I think it was, is at his place now. Yeah, things change. Yeah, Worcester canceled theirs off, and things are changing. They are moving. Things are always on the move. And yeah, Cargill, even though they can't get the salt out, at this point now, salt won't work anyway. It's getting too cold. So hopefully they can get their self caught up when we actually can start using that stuff again. So back it comes, KCFQV.
All right, Mark. Thanks for being here this morning. Have a fabulous Friday, Mark. Wonderful weekend coming up. And I don't know. It's winter. It's kind of somebody mentioned earlier today that it's like a traditional winter. The kinds that we used to have. Lots of snow, lots of cold. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. By the way, talking about temperature, at 7 a.m. in my backyard, I had 14 degrees. Now at 8 a.m., it registers 13. So we went from 14 to 13, 1 degree drop in an hour. So that's what's happening in Fairlawn, Ohio. All right, I'm at the bottom of my list. This is the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net. I do want to report that there have been changes to the Sarah Canton Collaborative Winter Field Day event. All the information is on our website, w8wky.org. If you were planning on attending or operating or just going to visit, whatever your story is, things have changed. So please go to our website, w8wky.org. Click on the article. It's all there. So all the information you need. The new location is going to move to a QTH. It's Mike Malloy, N8XY. He is going to host it at his home. So things have changed. Make sure you are up to date with everything. But one thing that hasn't changed, and that is that QKO, Nick at Night, is still smoking. So that's the good news. All right, we're going to listen for check-ins. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Come on down. This is AA8CF.
KD8YHT portable.
W8GXX in and out. Have a great one, Gary.
N7 VAN.
Kilo 8 Papa Julie PJW short time.
KC1BQS, Paul in Maine.
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Echo Oscar Golf HT short time.
Kilo 4 Oscar Golf K4OG, Mark in Copley.
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Echo Romeo Zulu Terry in Ellenboro, West Virginia, KF8ERZ.
Right, nicely done. Here's who I have. Well, right in the beginning, we had a bit of a dust up, so I'm sure I missed someone there, but here's who I picked up. I have KD8YHT Portable, WA8GXX. Tom, I think you were in and out. I might have to double check that, but anyway, N7VAN is in there. K8PJW, short time, standby. Phil, we'll get to you in just a second. KC1VQS, Paul, good morning to you. Hope all is well up in Maine. KF8EOG, short time also, standby. We'll get to you shortly. K4OG, Mark, you missed 42 by 1, buddy. And KF8ERZ, check-in number 42, Terry, congratulations. All right, who did I miss?
This is Kilo Foxtrot 8, Charlie X-Ray Hotel, John out of Strasburg, Ohio.
All right, John, got you in the log. KF8CX8, stand by. We'll get to you. All right, let's get our short timers in here. K8PJW, Phil, go ahead. This is AA8CS and EOG. You're on deck.
AA8CS, KAPKW. Good morning, Gary, and good morning to the Barometer netizens out there on this fabulous Friday morning. Yeah, I've got an early appointment today, so I have to cut in front of the line. I appreciate the priority. We're starting the day, we're at 12 degrees now. We started the day off at 22 at around midnight, and it's been dropping ever since. It's going to go all the way down to -4 tomorrow morning before it heads up to 10 again. Cloudy and windy day, barometer's at 30.31, and I thought the conspiracy gods would show some mercy, but they haven't. We're still at 299. Let's see. So shoulders coming along fine. Just got to do my exercises and all that, and attend to my appointments. So with that, I'll take a break for time. So in 1849, the U.S. Patent Office granted a U.S. patent was granted for an envelope making machine to Jesse K. Park and Cornelius Watson. 1909, the first radio rescue at sea using the CQD distress code by the British Royal Mail steamship Republic off Nantucket Island. The distress code obviously later became SOS. 1957, machines at the Wham-O Toy Company roll out the first batch of their aerodynamic plastic discs, now known to millions of all fans around the world as the Frisbee. The story of the Frisbees began in Bridgeport, Connecticut, where William Frisbee opened up a Frisbee pie company. The students from the nearby university would throw the empty pie tins at each other, yelling, "Frisbee!" and then they would let it go. 1986, the first artists are inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Among the first inductees were Ray Charles, James Brown, and Elvis Presley. And that's the way it was. This is K8PJW. Back to the net.
K8PJW, AA8CS. All right, Phil. That's interesting about the Frisbee. So, yeah, that came from pie pans. That's fabulous. All right, Phil, thanks for that. Let's pick up Pete real quick here. KF8EOG, short time. Go ahead, Pete.
AA8CS, this is KF8EOG. Thanks for letting me jump in. I tried to reach you guys earlier on my handheld in the house, and it's not working today, so I meandered out to the garage and hooked up to the tri-band antenna here sitting on the garage floor. So that's why I wanted to get in here real quick. It's a little cold out here. I'm a little different than everybody else out there. I like my winter months. I know I pay a little more in gas, but my natural gas is cheaper than the electric. And break for time for a second. So in the winter, I don't have to wash cars, wash the house, paint, mulch, weed, mow grass, or anything. So I like my 3 months of winter.
it's a relaxing time. I get to sit in a warm house and have a nice glass of wine and maybe throw a movie on the TV. I enjoy my seasons, don't take it wrong, but I really like my winter months, and everybody else can't wait till the spring comes. And I look at the spring and it's like, oh, I've got all this work to do. Got to get the garden in and everything else. And so I just wanted to throw my 2 cents in there. I'm a little different than everybody else, but I do enjoy everybody on this net and making all new contacts occasionally. So with that, I'm going to turn it back. So you got a big list to go through, so I'm going to turn it back to net control. Everybody have a good day, and stay safe here with this storm that's coming in. And peace to all of you guys. Have a good day. KF8 EOG back to net.
All right, Pete, go back inside, stay warm, and we'll talk to you soon. Yeah, I have, what is it, 13 degrees? Is it still 13 degrees? Yeah, it looks like it's still 13 degrees. You know, I'm not adverse to winter. I love this area. I like winter. I used to ski a lot, and that was fun. Don't do that anymore, but nevertheless, I don't mind. I don't celebrate it, but I don't mind it either. I think, well, especially now I don't have to go out, and that's a big deal. But even when I was working, and it was winter. That's what it was. Still is. All right, Pete, take care. Have a fabulous Friday. We'll talk to you again real soon. All right, to the top of the list, KD8YHT Portable. This is AA8CS. Good morning. And GXX, I think you were in and out, but I'm going to check anyway. YHT, go ahead. This is AA8CS.
Yeah, good morning. I'm ready for this storm. The only thing I'm missing is I don't have enough peanuts, so I'm going to go down the road about 3 miles and go to that Dana Miller's supply there, and he sells all kinds of peanuts. I want to have some peanuts in case I get stuck in the house. Got plenty of diesel for the tractor to clean the driveway. Got plenty of wood up on the deck. Cleaned the fireplace furnace. Got it starting to go. It's all got all the ashes cleaned up. If it doesn't come, that's fine. And if it does come, that's fine too. And I know I don't have to go out, but I can sit in the house. KD8YHT, everybody be prepared.
All right, Dave, way to go, man. You are an Ohioan ready for winter. That's what we do in Ohio. We get ready for winter. That's what we do. Yep. I think we got soft last couple of years when global warming was a thing, and now it's getting cold again. So I think we got soft. But Dave, you're leading the way, buddy. So thank you for that. Clearing with KD8YHT. Let's see. Tom, are you there? WAAGXX. I think you might have been in and out, but if you're there, say hello. All right, he was in and out. I figured that, but I didn't quite get it clearly amidst the dust up there. Let's see. Let's see. Brian, you're up. N7VAN, good morning. This is AA8CS. What say you? And Paul, VQS, you're on deck.
ACS and the group, good morning. Yeah, I'm sitting down here at Main Street and the Inner Belt, just drinking coffee, waiting for my day to begin. I don't need to be in the building yet, but it's kind of a Tom and Kincaid moment. Street lights are still on, sun's just peeking over the horizon, lots of light, save for the tweaker at the bus stop. Yeah, I'm just waiting for this. I'm with EOG. I don't care for winter. It's not my activity time, but there's a certain sense of enjoyment about being snowed in and able to take the time to do the stuff that you want to do that you don't really get to do, because when those warm weather is here, there's always something to do. So That's it. That's all I got. I will turn it back over to you. Everybody be ready for Snowmageddon. See you on the other side. N7 VAN.
All right, Brian. You know, I do remember, especially, you know, the kids were young. We'd go skiing, we'd go sled riding, we'd do all that stuff. And it's not that it was great getting out cold and all that. I mean, it was fine. There was a place in Fairlawn called Barn Hills. It was an ice cream place. We'd go skiing and then stop at Barn Hills on the way home. All right. Brian, good to hear you this morning. You take care, and we'll talk to you again real soon. Clearing with N7 VAN. Let's pick up Paul in Enfield, Maine. KC1 VQS. Good morning, Paul. How you doing?
Good morning, Gary, and everyone on the net. I'm doing fine this morning. We are 14 degrees and sunny, but we are about to take a nosedive into the deep freeze. It's supposed to go to -7 tonight. Our high tomorrow is supposed to be 3, and tomorrow night's low is supposed to be -14. And then we start recovering kind of very slowly. I've been hearing about this storm sweeping across the country, and we're going to get a little bit of that, but most of it is going to stay to our south. So I believe on Monday they're talking about 3 to 5 inches in this area, but southern New England is supposed to get hit harder, I believe. But 3 to 5, yeah, that would be fine. That's manageable. It will help all of the skiers and snowmobilers out there, which we've had a pretty dry winter so far in terms of our snowpack, so that will help. And after February 7th, if we still have snow, I'm going skiing. That's my daughter's wedding, and I'm waiting until after that. So anyway, back to you, Gary, KC1 VQS.
All right, Paul. You know, it's funny. After talking to you a little bit, I thought maybe in Maine your weather would be slightly nastier than ours. But I guess it's all the way the wind blows, right? All right, sir. You take care. Stay warm. And scratch your puppy. Let's see. Gosh, what was the puppy's name? I'll remember. Anyway, scratch him behind his ears for me, and you guys enjoy the weekend. Have a wonderful weekend, and in the meantime, have a fabulous Friday. We'll talk again soon, Paul. Clearing with VQS, let's pick up Mark, the original gangsta. K4OG to take it. AA8CS and Terry, ERZ, you're on deck.
W8WKY.
AA8CS, K4OG. Good morning, Gary, and everybody on the Barometer Net. Gary, yeah, I was one off with Fred Wednesday. Missed it by 1, so that's okay. I just consider myself a one-off this week. Talking to John, AC8AT, well, texting back and forth. He's got that brand new 7300 Mark II, but his monitor was out of date. Doesn't have the right HDMI connector, and I was just saying, hey, at least go up to a 4K monitor. I can tell the difference. So that was fun chatting with him, chatting with the wife. It's amazing. The first thing that seems to go off the shelves is milk and bread during these events. And me, I got to rush to Walmart. I'm not concerned about the milk and bread. I got to get me some glue sticks because I got a 3D printer delivering today. And I've been busy looking at parts to help me make a quadrifilar helix antenna for 70 centimeters. I'm really eager to do that. Anyway, back to you. Good morning, Gary. K4OG.
All right, Mark. Hey, what did you end up buying? K4OG. Over.
Yes, sir, Gary. I've decided on the Creality K2 Pro.
So that way I can do some ASA filaments, UV and heat resistant. K4OG, back to net.
All right, Mark, very good. I'll have to check that one out. I'm not real familiar. Actually, I'm not real familiar with any of them. I have this Ender 3 here that I bought at MacBid, pretty cheap, just to see what it was all about, and it seems to work well. And it's a lot of fun, as you said. So I will continue to experiment with mine and see how things go and work. And when the time comes and the need be, I'll upgrade, and I'll talk to you about that. All right, clear with K4OG. Let's head down to the homestead. KF8ERZ, check-in number 42. Good morning, Terry. How you doing? And CX8, John, you're on deck.
Well, good morning, everybody. Just enjoy the last of this warm weather for a little while. Been preparing for all of this, making sure I have plenty of food, water in the house. Just run the generators and the battery backup systems, all that fun stuff. Had a bit of an issue yesterday heading out to Weston, West Virginia, and wound up hydroplaning on ice at highway speeds in a brand new van. So that could have ended ugly, but somehow it was recovered, and no wrecks or anything. A little more cautious the rest of the trip. So that's kind of about it on this end. So 73 to all. I'll turn this back over to the net controller. This is KF8 CXH.
It's going to be a pretty good day, just getting ready. So anyway, I won't hold it. I know there's more on the list, but just good to be with you all this morning as always, and I hope everyone's having a wonderful Friday. So that, I'll say 73s. This is KF8 ERZ.
All right, let's see. John CXH, you were on deck, sir, and you ended up talking over Terry. And quite honestly, you won. Your signal was there. I missed all of Terry's conversation there. But John, we got all of yours, sir, and I'm glad you're prepared. I'm glad everything is set for you. And by the way, let me compliment you on your signal. It's very fine business. Kind of my fault. I try to give the next person the heads up, and I say you're on deck, and I get it. If you're not glued to the radio, you might misconstrue that as being called on. But anyway, John, thank you for your comments, and we do appreciate you being here. Have a fabulous Friday in the meantime, and we'll talk to you again real soon. Let me go back to Terry, KF8ERZ. Terry, let's start over. KF8ERZ to take it, AA8CS. Go ahead, sir. I need to know everything. Start at the beginning. Don't leave anything out, please.
Hey, HCS is KF8ERZ. That's funny, Gary. That happened to me one time when you said on deck, and my head was in the clouds, and I thought you said I was next, and I talked over somebody, but I had it coming. Just appreciate you taking the check-in. Good to be with you all this morning. I just talking about the storm coming up. I think we're all prepared for that. I got the gas stopped up to the generator, going to get some groceries in the day, going down to my neighbors and get the snow thrower put on the gravely, and got my snow shovel already. So I think that's about as ready as I need to be. I'm not too worried about it. I don't think we'll be snowed in that long, but definitely sounds like we're going to get a decent snowstorm this time, so it may feel like winter. But I won't hold it. I was just happy about being check-in number 42. That don't happen to me very often, so I feel special today. But anyway, it's good to be with you all as always, and I just want to say 73s and God bless. It's KF8ERZ.
All right, Terry. By the way, you are special. And 42, the ultimate answer to life, the universe, and everything. Yeah, It's that simple. It is that simple. Terry, take care. I know you'll weather the storm. You're a West Virginian, man, and we weather everything. Have a fabulous Friday, my friend. We'll talk again soon, and I am at the bottom of my list. We are at the bottom of the net. Let's make this the last call for the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net. The name here is Gary. The call is AAHCS, and I am looking for check-ins. Last call. Come on down.
Kilo Charlie 8, Sierra Bravo Zulu, Chris and Ravenna, in and out.
I'll be in and out this morning, Gary. Have a great rest of your day, and everybody enjoy the net. Up to you all.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Zulu Alpha, KE8 VZA Mobile, in and out today, Gary, 73.
KD8SLG with a recheck.
Do a recheck.
All right, here we go. KC8SBZ. Chris, I have you in the log. You dueled with someone who was also in and out. We also picked up Eric, KE8VZA Mobile. I have you in and out, Eric. So what we have here is a couple rechecks. So standby rechecks. There was another station there I didn't call back. Your audio is a little low, but come on back. Let's get you in the log.
Reason being is I'm on EchoLink this morning. WA8KOC. Gary, thanks for taking my check-in. Have a great net. Great rest of your weekend, everybody. 7 feet all. WA8KOC.
Hey, Fred. Good to hear you this morning. Yeah, you know, your EchoLink anyway. I mean, sometimes you know EchoLink probably better than anybody. But the audio is a little low, and if you're not in the clear, you're not going to get copied. But in the clear, it's fine business copy. So anyway, good to hear you. I assume that you're getting all ready for the storm, and yeah, you'll be ready. I know that. In the meantime, have a fabulous Friday, sir. We'll talk to you again real soon. We're going to clear with WA8KOC. Let's give a shout out to KC8SBZ again and KE8VZA Mobile, Eric and Chris. You guys take care. Have a fabulous Friday. All right, let's deal with our rechecks. Mark, go ahead. KC8FQV. What do you have? What's on your mind?
W8WKY.
I was watching the monitor, the dashboard, and yeah, it was very interesting to hear what was happening there. I thought it was a reverb of someone on 3.9 when the other one was going, but I didn't. But then it was too, sort of. But that what Ray and them guys out in Oklahoma talk about sometimes, that they'll listen to have the headsets on for one, and have the headset, you know, one ear with the radio, one ear with the digital stuff. but yeah, and that. So we'll send it back to that. Yeah, sometimes I try to get in because I never know if I'm gonna fall back to sleep. That way, sometimes I jump in the first thing and then just. Yeah, if I fall back to sleep, I fall back to sleep. Because yesterday I didn't even hear the closing of the net. So we'll send it back to net control, Gary, KSUF-QV. The only way I'll hear it is if I go back and listen to it.
Yeah, the closing doesn't change a whole lot. All right, clearing with FQV, KD8SLG. Good morning, Nick, again. What's up? How you doing? Always a pleasure, my friend.
Hey, AHCS, this is KD8SLG. Thought I'd jump in with another quote attributed to George Carlin for you this morning. The older you get, the better you realize you were. This is KD8SLG. Back to net control. Have a good one, Gary.
All right, there's a corollary there, Nick, but I'm not gonna state it. But anyway, thanks for that. I love the George Carlin interlude. That is fabulous. So thank you for that. I do appreciate it. All right, we're at the bottom of the list. We have 47 check-ins today. Yeah, we do. Carrie, your number, well, you can be either 46 or 47. Coming off of 62 check-ins yesterday, this is quite the underdevelopment. But no, it's fine. We we have great conversations, and I don't care how many people check in, as long as you get to say what you want to say. Yeah, and I think everybody is preparing for this storm. I think most people are prepared. If you have older folks in the neighborhood, check on them. Make sure that everybody's doing A-OK. All right, with that, let's turn it over to Carrie for the W8CTN to take it, AAHCS. Good morning, Carrie. What do you have for us?
Good morning, Gary, and good morning to all the check-ins and listeners out there on this fabulous Friday morning. Well, it is pretty nice out there. At least the sky's blue and the sun's shining, and I did see a couple crazy squirrels. They got to be crazy, but just about everybody that lives on Portage Lakes is crazy, so that's no big deal. But they were out chasing each other through the trees there, but I doubt if I'll be doing that the rest of the week. Anyway, I really don't have anything this morning. I hope everybody's prepared for the snow and the cold weather we're going to be having here the next few days. And I'm prepared, except hopefully the power stays on. I think we're all hoping that, and because it don't matter how prepared you are, without electric, you're screwed. Anyway, I hope everybody does well through the storm we're going to have here. They're talking 6 to 9 inches of snow, and that's not much to deal with. But if you get up around a foot or more, that's a good snow, that's for sure. But we're used to it here in Ohio. But it's been a while since we've had a winter like we're having this year, where it's just cold. But oh well, we'll survive it, and hope everybody survives quite well during this. So with that, I'll say 73 here. It's about all I have this morning, so I'll turn it back to you there, Gary, AHCS, and you can wrap it up. And the numbers at 46, 47, that's still close to 50, buddy. And we got our 42. Of course, we probably get 42 about every day. It's pretty rare days. Some Saturdays we don't get it, but we get at least 42 every day. And but yesterday we rarely get 62. So yesterday was a great net, and this is a great net today. It was a really good net. Anyway, everybody enjoy the Friday and the weekend, and stay warm and everything like that. And this is W8CTM 73 all, and back to you there, Gary.
W8CTM, this is AAHCS. All right, Carrie, thank you for another brilliant close. We do appreciate it. Yeah, if you average the 2 days out, we get, 54? 54, yeah, just about 54, 54 and a half, if there's any halves out there. Oh, man. All right, I want to remind everyone that this net does meet regularly Monday through Saturday, starting at the ungodly hour, 7 a.m. Runs about an hour. Be a regular check-in. Keep this fabulous net alive. After all, it is the premier drive time net in northeastern Ohio. This is the W8WKY repeater on 147.39 megahertz, located in Doylestown, Ohio. The PL 114.8. If you're not programmed up, get yourself programmed up. Come on down and join us. Have some fun. My name is Gary. The call here is AA8CS. I return this repeater back to regular and standard amateur radio use 73 all. This is AA8CS, and I'm clear. Have a good one. Don't forget, it's Fabulous Friday, so have one. AA8CS. I'm out of here.
Take Sadie out. Make sure she's warm, and make sure that when she does her business, she don't get froze. KCFQV.